A night in a haunted house. It was a dark and stormy night when I entered the broken gate, seeking shelter from my plight, and the hour was very late. The house was empty and extremely old, but the door was unlocked. The air inside was musky and cold, and to my senses was a shock. But inside, at least it was dry, and the lightning lit my way. Oh dear, I mustn't cry, for I must wait for the break of day. So in a corner, a seat I took, as my surroundings did I inspect. I was so cold that I shook, wondering what was coming next. After a while, I started to doze. Yes, a nap would be nice. Then something bumped me on my toes. I looked around, not once, but twice. Not a thing could I see as I felt along the rug. A mouse, I thought it must be. So I gave my shoe a tug. Again, I leaned against the wall, but this time I'll stay awake. Then I heard a whispered call. Why in my house do you wait? But still not a thing did I see as I stood upon my feet. Who out there called to me? Then something brushed me on the cheek. Dark it was, just like pitch. But I knew I was not alone. Where to run? I knew not which. If only I was home. The thunder rolled, the lightning flashed, and in torrents fell the rain, and the wind tore open the window sash, and on my nerves was a strain. Yes, I am in a haunted house, is what I came to learn. No, it wasn't a mouse, and now I am filled with concern. Then came a frightful sound, and I jumped out of my skin. Then I started to whirl around, as into the air I did spin. Okay, now it's getting weird, and I'll admit I'm feeling horror. And it is just as I feared. I will live to see tomorrow. Then I heard a ghoulish snicker and felt a violent shove. I saw a ghostly image flicker as I floated helplessly above. A greenish light started to glow, and now it's taking shape. Oh dear, please let me go, and nothing will I take. But with me it seemed it wasn't through, as it dropped me to the planks. I wasn't injured, this I knew, but not to it should I give the thanks. There it stood, pale and green, with bulging reddish eyes. I opened my mouth and started to scream, as on the floor powerlessly I lie. It seemed to think it was amusing, for it had a toothless grin, but to me it was all confusing, for I was quivering in my skin. It reached out a ghostly hand, as if mine it wished to take. Yes, it has been grand, and it gave my hand a shake. I sure did enjoy your visit, it laughingly said to me. It doesn't know, to me it doesn't. Come again if you would like to see. For you, my house is never locked. You are my welcome guest. Come on in, no need to knock, for you have passed my frightful test. So scared I was that I lost my voice. And Only a word could I speak, but I thought I had no choice, for I was tired, hungry, and weak. Yes, I'll come to see you again, I told my phantom host. Will you become my special friend? Asked the lonely ghost. Yes, I replied, nodding my head. Great, it said with delight. But I was still filled with dread, having endured this frightful night. Back into my corner I crept to wait for the morn. I was so frightened that I wept, for my clothing was all torn. Next I knew it was dawn, with the sun brightening up the room. For this night had been too long, and daylight came none too soon. As the rays of the sun spread across the floor, I got up and started to run, racing for the door. But before I could take my leave, again my host appeared. I guess now you do believe. It whispered in my ear. So if by chance I'm ever asked, do you really believe in ghosts? For me, that is an easy task. Oh yes, for one was once my host. Will I ever go again, if I'm out that way, to see my lonely, ghostly friends? Yes, but only by the light of day.